Hello, you guys. I decided to make a video. I probably won't be on all week. I've got some family problems going on. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. There it is, getting it back. Um, my mom, y'all know, is in a nursing home. She listed me as power of attorney, then told me to sell her car. So I had a mechanic come look at it because the car is damaged. It has a deer had hit it, so it's got damage on the side. The tires are bald. You can see the treads. The interior is nasty. And I had a mechanic come look at it because it was knocking and ticking when I started it up to move it from the street to my driveway, to find out that the motor, I've been crying. That's probably why my voice is gone. The motor is blowing in the car. It needs a lot of work. So I also had my son, a second opinion, come look at the car. My son is also a mechanic. He does it on the side. And he said the very same thing that the first mechanic told me, and that the car was only worth $300 because of the motor. So I found a buyer. My son offered to buy the car for $500. My mom was like, "Oh, that's more than I thought I would get out of it." But the family is fighting with me. They said that the car is worth $1,000. It's not. The car was gifted to my mother. It isn't like she bought the car. It was gifted. It's an old car. It's not something new. But the Blue Book says $3,800. But I've tried to tell them Blue Book only works if the car is in pristine condition, and this car is not. It is in horrible shape. It's been wrecked. The interior is soiled. It's got problems. The motor's got problems. My sister thinks she could sell it for $1,000. I said, you try with the motor problems, because no one's going to pay that and have to sink in another $1,000 to $1,500 to fix it. It's an old car. So they are fighting with me. I was told that I was taking advantage of my mother tonight. I was told my children are needy. My kids don't want for anything. They work their butts off. They have jobs. They work hard for their dollars. They have families. My niece got in on this conversation, and I was told from the get-go, when my mom got sick, that all the grandchildren are not to be involved in anything to do with mom. She was in this video, or in this chat, and she was the one that was talking, and it was about me selling the car. Now, my mom told me to sell it. My mom knew about it. My mom is in her right mind and can make her own decisions. My sister thinks power of attorney means take control of everything. Power of attorney means if your parent is incapacitated and cannot talk, that's when power of attorney takes place. So my mom is making the decisions. I was just handling the car because it's on my property and she asked me to. That's why I was trying to sell the car. So tomorrow I have to get a third opinion from a mechanic, and I'm going to have him write out exactly what's wrong with the car, exactly what he thinks it would sell for, and how much it's going to take to fix it, so I can give it to my family to shut them up. My brother is all for the sale of the car. He thought the price that I was getting out of the car was good because of the damage to the car. Then my other sister is blaming me for the damage, saying that when they dropped it off here, it wasn't ticking and knocking, but it was. No one's drove it. No one has drove that car. I have my own vehicles. I drive my own cars. The only time I drove it was to move it from my driveway to the street, or from the street to the driveway to get my car out. That was it, you guys. And I'm being accused of tearing it up. And it upsets me. And how I'm doing my mom wrong. And I'm trying to do the best possible decisions for mom. And I only do them when she asks me to. Otherwise, she can do it herself. She's in her right mind. It's just hard for her to work on selling a car inside of a nursing home. She asked me to do it. And my sister wants full control of my mom's home, my mom's belongings, and my mom's stuff. And she wants control of the car. My mom told me tonight that she does not want her to handle any of it because my sister is trouble. So now they are on me hot and heavy. And I was belittled, called names, told I was doing wrong, all kinds of things tonight. It's all because my child wants to buy the car. He is offering more because it's his grandmother. The car's only worth $300. He was given $5. Way more than the car is worth. It needs too much work. I can't even get $200 if I junk it. I mean, you guys, I'm doing the best decision I can. So I'm going to get another opinion. And tomorrow I'm going to visit my mother. And we are going to have a long talk. I want removed as power of attorney because my sisters think that I am not doing things right. I'm doing what my mom asked me to do. My mom can make her own decisions. She said find somebody to sell the car to. So I did. I had an offer of $300, then I had an offer of $5. I took the higher offer because the car needs a motor. And my sisters are fighting me on it. So I will be getting another mechanic's opinion and have him write it all out and submit it to my sisters. And then my mother can decide who gets to buy the car. I'm done. I want no more of it. After tonight, I was so hurt by the things that were said and how I was treated. But my niece didn't know the full story. And instead of asking me, she went on a rampage, and it upset me. And I happened to see it. I am sick. I've been crying all night. My mom had actually called me, and I was in full-blown tears. And she knew, and the first thing she said was, Denise, what is wrong? And I lost it. I lost it. And I cried and told her, and I told her I don't want no part of it. She's going to have to park the car and just leave it. Or she makes a decision if she wants my son to buy it or someone else, because I'm not doing it anymore. It's just causing headache and problems when I was told to do what I was asked to do by my mom. And now I'm the bad guy. So they're mad because my son wanted to buy it. And my son is a mechanic, he can fix it. But anyway, I've been really sad. I'm really hurt. And I'm just probably not going to make videos this week. I'm going to take a break and try to figure out what to do. But I have to put a restraining order on my sister because she's driving me crazy.